Kirsten Hoppert and Stefan Kroll have enjoyed a meteoric rise to success. In the course of just a few years, their design company, Studio Vertijet, and the furniture it produces have gained international renown.
Germany is saturated. We have all we need, but there's still a lot for us to do.
The interior designer and product designer met while at art college in Halle in the mid-1990s. They've been a couple ever since. Their international breakthrough came with their designs for German luxury furniture maker Core. For example, the sofa Scroll. It won the prestigious Red Dot Design Award in 2002. And the team also picked up the same award for their Hop chair the very next year. And in 2009, they scooped Germany's official design award for the sofa Lava. Among their other designs are a portable fireplace, bags, and knives.
We have an idea about the world of tomorrow. We want to communicate that and make it a reality. If it doesn't work, we simply won't do it.
Halle, where they set up their studio in 1998, is not exactly a hub of the international design world. It's in the struggling state of Saxony-Anhalt, which was part of former communist East Germany. For most people, not the obvious place from which to set trends.
Halle isn't ugly at all. Everyone who visits Halle thinks it's nice, especially people from Western Germany. In the East, Halle still has an industrial, working-class image. It isn't easy to get that out of people's heads.
But they were determined to start up here.
The location doesn't matter if you have an idea. You don't have to move to Berlin or wherever else in the world. If you don't have an idea there, there's no point.
Giebichenstein Castle in Halle is home to the renowned University of Art and Design. In the former East Germany, it was considered a hotbed of talent. In those days, it primarily served industry and mass production, with individualism far from a priority in the communist system. Stefan Kroll still has vivid memories of the era.
People tried to be as inconspicuous as possible, and maybe the state also taught people to be as sensible and as inconspicuous as possible. On the other hand, it may have been a result of the shortages we lived with. People who don't have money or influence somehow have more pride.
Stefan Kroll was born and bred in Dankerode, a village of about 800 souls in the eastern part of the Harz Mountains. He set up a workshop in the barn next to his parents' house, building prototypes for new products. Before the Berlin Wall came down, he ended up training as a cabinet maker. Designers back then had nothing like the freedom and independence he enjoys today.
The way I remember things, there would have been problems. They would inevitably have asked, why do you want to do something like that? Because that's how I see the world. Ultimately, if the couch could change the world, then of course that also changes the socialist system, and that's always dangerous.
Kirsten Hoppert grew up in Plauen, near the border to what was then Czechoslovakia. She was 17 when Germany was reunified in 1990. She also remembers a lot of everyday things from life in East Germany, but there's no nostalgia for the old days.
We don't really look to the past when it comes to products. We tend to look ahead for new innovations, not for the sake of being new, but because of our convictions over how something ought to be. That's why we don't get stuck on retro ideas or base our designs on them.
The designer duo behind Studio Vertijet have plenty of their own ideas, and they're proving extremely popular, far beyond Halle.